got a burglary alarm down the street, and I just
Oh, sure. I bet that was me, wasn't it?
I seen you walking back and forth.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was probably me. Probably got away with it, you know?
I'm just out here contacting people that are in the area.
Because I'm black, right? It must have been me.
Why are you engaging me? Go away.
My picture.
Go away.
I don't have to go away.
Don't violate my civil rights.
I'm not
Go away
violating mine.
before you get in trouble with me, buddy.
I'm not in
I'll
trouble.
get you on a stand quick.
Really?
So fast your head will
I'm
spin.
not even on duty.
Go away. And it doesn't matter.
You're taking my
It
picture.
doesn't matter. You are a public official and you are now.
Oh, I'm doing a story. I was telling him I'm doing a story.
On what?
On the building, on, just not just here. I was at the
Man,
the municipal area, yeah.
Yep.
I'm also gathering some stuff, some content,
What are you doing the filming for?
For? Oh, the whole Marlboro.
Imagine you're walking down the street, camera in hand, minding your own business when suddenly, an officer approaches, demanding to know who you are and why you're there. You know your rights, but do they? In today's video, we witness multiple encounters where officers try to extract identification from citizens without probable cause. Will these individuals stand their ground, or will they cave under pressure? Let's find out.
Contacting you because we got a burglary alarm down the street, and I just
Oh,
seen
sure. I bet that was me, wasn't it?
I seen you walking back and forth.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was probably me. Probably got away with it, you know?
I'm just out here contacting people that are in the area.
Because I'm black, right? It must have been me.
You're black?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm sure you didn't.
That's cool, man.
I'm a cop watcher. You guys going to be hearing a lot from me? A lot.
All right, dude. Well, I'm just trying to do my job. Just wondering what you're up to in the area.
Just walking around. You guys are helping me get footage for my channel. I'm not anti-cop. I'm just here to bring transparency between the citizens and law enforcement.
Okay. Well, do you think I could get your name?
Mind if I search you today?
Excuse me?
You mind if I search you today?
You mind if I search you?
I asked you first.
Well, I'm asking you.
No.
Can I get your name, sir?
No. What do you want my name for?
Well, I just told you why I'm out here. So,
I already put you guys on
is that a
YouTube.
no?
Yes, that's a no.
Okay, goodbye.
Put you guys on YouTube, though. Is that the walk of shame? Yeah, look at that. That's the walk of shame right there, walking back to his vehicle. Walk of shame. Oh, where's he going? Where the hell is he going?
Refusing to show ID isn't about being difficult, it's about knowing your rights. The law is clear. Unless there is reasonable suspicion that you've committed a crime, you are not required to identify yourself. Time and time again, we see officers relying on intimidation rather than the law. This is why knowing your rights is essential. If you ever find yourself in this situation, remain calm, ask if you're being detained, and always record your interactions. Knowledge is power, and power keeps you free.
Sure, what's your name?
Sir, am I talking to you?
Yeah, you took my picture.
Yeah, am I talking to you?
You took my picture.
That's not illegal. Glick
Okay.
v. Cuniff. Why are you engaging me?
Because
Go
you
away.
took my picture.
Go away.
I don't have to go away.
Don't violate my civil rights.
I'm not
Go away
violating mine.
before you get in trouble with me, buddy.
I'm not in trouble.
I'll get you on a stand quick.
Really?
So fast your head will
I'm
spin.
not even on duty.
Go away. And it doesn't matter.
You're taking my
It
picture.
doesn't matter. You are
You're taking
a
my
public
picture.
official and you are now... Okay, I can FOIA request that, just so you know. What's your name and badge
There it
number?
is.
What's your name and badge
I'm
number?
off duty, bud.
It doesn't matter. You have to tell me your name
I
and
don't have
badge
to
number,
tell you
public
anything.
official. What's the
don't
matter
have to
with
tell
you?
you anything.
Are you lost?
Are you?
Are you in another planet? What do you think, you own people? You engaged me, you punk.
You took my picture.
You punk. Yeah, ha ha. Ha ha. Not everybody's a friggin' sheep, buddy. Yeah, nice try, pal. Go away. All right, so this punk won't identify himself. He wants to engage me. I haven't even got inside the building. I've been here 10, 15 seconds. Ridiculous. Right there. Idiot. Don't violate people's civil rights. Scumbag.
Refusing to show ID isn't about being difficult, it's about knowing your rights. The law is clear. Unless there is reasonable suspicion that you've committed a crime, you are not required to identify yourself. Time and time again, we see officers relying on intimidation rather than the law. This is why knowing your rights is essential. If you ever find yourself in this situation, remain calm, ask if you're being detained, and always record your interactions. Knowledge is power, and power keeps you free.
Hey. How you doing, officer? Not much.
What are you doing?
I'm just taking pictures of the public building, that's all.
Why?
I'm just doing a story.
Like, story about what? Well, like, come on out here. I just gotta talk to you for a second.
Sure.
You live in Marlboro or what? You live in Marlboro?
I'm a New Jersey resident.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm here, you know.
Okay. What's
Wait, what's your name, sir?
Officer Murdoch.
Badge number 130?
Oh, okay, I see it. Step outside.
Let me ask you, what are you filming for?
Oh, I'm doing a story. I was telling him I'm doing a story.
Story on what?
On the building, on, you know, just not just here. I was at the
Man, you
municipal
were at the
area.
police
Yeah.
station,
I'm also gathering some stuff, you know, some content, you know.
What are you doing the filming for?
For? Oh, you know, the whole Marlboro community.
Do you have an idea on this so we know who we're talking to?
Oh, you said you want us to talk outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So yeah, so can I help you guys?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you have an idea of what's going on, right?
Yeah.
All right, so.
So I need your ID so I can actually identify who I'm speaking to.
Well, my name is Sergio.
Sergio
That's my
what?
Sergio.
Sergio.
Oh, that's all you gotta know, right, Sergio?
No, I need to know your first name and last name.
Why you need to know my information, sir?
Because I need to verify that I'm speaking to a real person. That's
I am a real person.
Yeah. I need a person
Sergio,
with
Sergio is only your
documentation.
first name.
All right.
I
Right.
don't know your last name.
Well, what do you need it
That's why
for, sir?
we're asking you.
I haven't done anything, right?
So say
Because you asked me
something
what
goes
my name
sideways.
was.
Yeah. So say
Right.
something goes sideways down the line, and so you got a library right down the street.
Okay.
Say you get into an altercation with somebody at the library.
All right.
You know, and the only description that they give me is that, you know, there was a Hispanic appearing male, had tattoos on his arms, red shirt, blue jeans, white sneakers.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything?
Hang on. Let me go.
Let him finish.
Yeah, before you
Sure.
interrupt me.
No problem.
So that call goes out over the radio. At like say this interaction's over and I let you
I'm
go.
gonna move over this because the sun
Okay.
is blocking me.
All right,
There you go.
fine. But say I let that interaction go by
Okay.
and I don't get any identification.
All
Say
right.
you assault that person.
All right.
You actually commit a crime. You hurt them. They got to go to the hospital. We need to bring criminal charges against that person. Correct?
So do you stop?
No, hang on.
Okay.
But would you, if you were that person that had been assaulted, would you want criminal charges pressed against whoever had assaulted you, matching that description? Guy in the red shirt, blue jeans, white shorts, Hispanic-looking male with the tattoos and whatnot. Would you like that to happen to that person that potentially assaulted you?
You done talking, sir, or?
No. I'm asking you for an answer because you're not even listening to me.
No, I'm listening to you.
No. But I'm asking you for a response. And you're not giving me a response.
Right. Well, I don't answer
Listen.
questions, sir.
You don't what?
I don't answer questions.
But you just answered the question. So how do you not answer questions?
I don't answer
You just
questions, sir.
Okay, let me-
don't
Can you answer
questions.
me a question though?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you go anywhere and do you ask everybody for an ID?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Well,
ID
Is this a
actually-
stopping an ID identify state? Is it?
No, basically what we're asking you is not everybody walks up and down
Right.
going into public buildings, filming just certain things, and then just walking out and then walking down the road and filming the grounds and everything else like that. So, it's
So is
suspicious.
that is it illegal, sir?
It's not illegal, but
Right.
it's
So
suspicious.
suspicious.
So we're asking you.
So you're going off by
who we are.
suspicious.
Yes, we're suspicion. That's what we do. That's what we do for a living.
Is suspicion a felony?
That's the
Hang
game.
on a second. You're asking a question. I'm going to give you an answer.
Right.
It's a community caretaking issue.
Okay.
So I'm asking you a question, and now I'm asking you to identify yourself.
Right. Can I
Okay.
speak now, sir?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
speak now.
Well, I don't need to identify myself because I haven't committed any crime. Right.
Just
Do you
told
suspect me any of
we-
committing?
I am checking into a suspicious incident.
Okay.
I came across you, suspicious person. Now I'm asking that suspicious person for
Right.
their identification.
Right. And I told you my purpose.
Okay.
What I'm here. I'm here gathering some
That's
content.
fine.
Right.
You did not give me your identification.
But sir, you don't need it because I haven't done anything illegal.
You are acting suspicious. I didn't say you did anything illegal.
Oh, you're
You did-
recording too.
listen,
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I've been recording since I'm-
Oh, thank you.
Definitely, we're both recording.
Okay.
So-
Appreciate that. Thank you.
That's fine because nothing's happening. We're asking you some questions. You're asking us some questions.
Right.
We're asking you some questions.
Right.
Right now, you're not giving answers.
Sir. You asked me what I'm doing
Basically,
here. I
what
told you
you're
what I
doing,
was doing here.
You're only
Correct.
giving the answers that you
Right.
want to give, Sergio.
Sir,
You're
but I don't
only
have to
giving
identify
answers.
myself. I don't have to
Well,
identify
let me
myself.
ask you. I don't have to identify myself either.
Sir, it's your policy to identify yourself.
Okay, it is?
Yes.
Okay.
You've read
Isn't
the
it?
rules and regulations.
You read the
of Marlboro
rules and
Township.
For New Jersey?
regulations
Yes.
of our
For New
department?
Jersey?
No.
For New
Our
Jersey?
department?
Yeah.
No. See, that's the state.
That's the state.
Yeah, the state has one mandate. The county has another mandate.
Mhm.
The township has another mandate.
Right.
Have you read the Monmouth County rules and regs for police officers? Have you? Yeah, yes or no? Yes or no? One, only two answers I'll accept. Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on.
I don't answer questions, sir.
Oh,
See,
yeah, because we caught you. That's why.
Okay, listen.
When you don't have the
Do me,
knowledge,
do me a
you're
favor,
playing games now.
Sergio.
Come on.
Right.
You just came here to find out
Right.
what you're...
Yeah, and I told you, sir, what I was doing here. I'm not causing anybody harm. I'm just walking around. I was over at the courthouse
Let me ask you.
asking questions, and they didn't even bother me. They allowed me to do filming. I
Okay.
picked up a little
Okay,
bulletins,
that's
you know,
I understand
for my
that.
friends, because some of
I
them,
understand that.
they gotta get away from drugs and stuff.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
and I told you the reason why I'm here. So
Why choose Marlboro? What's
Marlboro?
Yeah, where do you
why
live?
choose our town?
Why choose
Why
our town?
here?
I could choose any town, sir. I could
Yeah,
choose
I know,
here,
but I know.
Howell.
We're
Asking you a
asking
question.
why
Why here?
Oh, sir,
and not-
look at this. You got the beautiful park. You got a beautiful area.
Great place.
Oh, I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon too, sir.
Howell Township has a great spot. To,
I'll be there soon.
down
Now
to.
that you're telling me.
Okay.
All right.
Hamilton, places outside of this county. This is a great state to live in. Great
Yeah,
state
I
to
love the
visit.
state. I live in Jersey, but like I said,
You live here your whole life or not?
I want to say half of my life here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old?
24.
24. All right,
Mhm.
cool.
See, I'm answering my questions, right?
Yeah, because we're talking.
Except we're talking. I'm not doing anything illegal, right?
Yeah,
But I don't have to give you
First off, we're not
everything,
saying
my
you
own
aren't doing
information,
anything,
right?
You're the person that continues to keep saying that.
Because you're asking for my ID.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do?
And I basically told you why I asked you for your ID is because the activity was suspicious. That's the reason why I'm asking you for your identification, Sergio.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And you came here. You find out what I was doing. You find out my intentions. I told you I'm filling the facility.
Okay.
All right, and that was it. I pretty much I'm complying with you guys. Told you my name. Told you my age. I told you that I'm a New Jersey resident. What more do you need, sir?
Totally, sir.
Sir,
So you're only answering the questions that you want to answer, Sergio.
what do you need my name
understand?
for, sir?
Is there-
What are you
is there
going? What are you
a
going to do that
reason-
for?
No, but hang on. Is there a reason that you believe?
Why aren't you filming in the state where you live in? Why aren't you filming in the town that you live in?
I did. I filmed there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the response that you got from the police department there?
Oh, they were actually very, very professional.
Okay.
They allowed me to do it. I told
Have they
them.
been professional with you so far?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
So
And
is there a
and
reason that you would not want us to know your name? Do you have some type of criminal history? Are you currently wanted by the police? for some
no, I'm
type
not
of
wanted,
issue?
sir. Not wanted.
Okay, but how would we know that? Because now
Because I'm telling you.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
If I was wanted, I wouldn't be wandering the streets. That's the thing.
You'd be surprised. Everybody
Nah.
full of people out
Oh,
there.
I'm not one of them. I know.
I don't know that either. You know, people
Sir,
like
I
us
walked
every
in
single
the
day.
police
I
station,
understand that.
you know.
But as an act of good faith, we need people to trust us the same way we trust them. Now,
Well,
you're good. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Right before you go, because I'm sure this is gonna be on YouTube, and all the kids are gonna be, fuck that pig, fuck this.
No,
pig."
not even that.
It's
no, it's not even that. I'm recording this because I wanna see Marlboro Township Police is doing their job and their knowledge of our rights.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, again, now let's go back to the whole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say refusing, but being unwilling to identify yourself. All right, your name's Sergio. That's
Right.
all I got so far. I know
Okay.
you're 24 years old.
There
so
you go.
you're somewhere in the 1995, 1996 range.
There
of,
you got that.
born.
You got that
All
right. Yep.
So, what I want to know, that's all I want to see is that
Mhm.
I have a record of who I spoke to. All right. Say you go down to another police department later on,
Mhm.
and something goes sideways. Say you go down to a, you know how the world's all camered up now. Not just these cameras. Not
Exactly,
just this
yeah,
one, but the cameras
exactly.
here, all around here, all
Oh,
around
yes,
there,
I'm aware of
parking
that.
lots, stores,
Mhm.
whatever. You happen to be walking through a parking lot, see somebody's car door open, car window open. See something nice. I'm not accusing you of doing this. I'm not saying you're the type of person that would do this, but in the event that
Hey,
something like that happened.
we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this short right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain something to you, Sergio, and I'm gonna get right to the point to you. You have every right to film.
Thank you.
You can listen. Let me finish. You have every right to film, but as soon as you stop the day-to-day operations of any public or of any municipal function of the township of Marlboro, you can be arrested for disorderly persons offense, because now you've disrupted the governmental functions of these people working here. Okay? Do you understand that?
Can I speak now, sir?
Well, you could speak because whoever the person is that's telling you to say whatever you're saying on here has no idea what they're talking about, okay? So you can hook up Facebook Live or whatever this thing is on that you're on to exercise your right. You have every right to do that.
Right.
But I'm telling you, as soon as you stop the day-to-day operations of the function of the government, you're interfering.
And what exactly am I? All I did was
I didn't say you were doing anything.
Oh, okay. But you're saying
when you do that.
Okay.
Listen
So I haven't, right? I
listen
haven't done it, right?
No.
Okay.
Listen to what I am saying.
All right.
When you do that, then it would be a totally different story. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. Thank you, officers.
All right, later, Sergio.
Thank you. This is Marlboro Township Police. Oh, yeah, it's very windy out here. Yeah. Yeah, careful.
Refusing to show ID isn't about being difficult, it's about knowing your rights. The law is clear. Unless there is reasonable suspicion that you've committed a crime, you are not required to identify yourself. Time and time again, we see officers relying on intimidation rather than the law. This is why knowing your rights is essential. If you ever find yourself in this situation, remain calm, ask if you're being detained, and always record your interactions. Knowledge is power, and power keeps you free.
Like I said, I'm out in public taking pictures. That's
Right.
it.
But again, you're taking pictures of people leaving police vehicles.
Okay.
Police vehicles from a police parking lot.
Okay.
That's suspicious.
Is it suspicious? Is that a crime?
It's not a crime.
Okay,
It's
so then
suspicious.
Why can't you do this whenever people aren't coming out of work?
Huh?
You do this whenever people aren't coming out of work?
I didn't know they was coming off of work at the
Yeah,
time.
they come out of work at like 3, 4 o'clock every day. You
Okay.
understand why?
Imagine standing on a public sidewalk, minding your own business, when suddenly police officers approach, demanding to see your ID. You haven't committed a crime, yet you're being detained for suspicious activity. But what does that even mean? Is filming in public a crime? Do you really have to show ID just because an officer asks? In today's video, we witness multiple encounters where law enforcement attempts to stretch their authority beyond legal limits. Will these individuals stand their ground and defend their rights, or will they give in to intimidation? Let's dive in.
You're not taking pictures of vehicles that are coming in and out of the parking lot?
I'm standing out in public taking pictures.
Okay, why are you taking pictures of vehicles?
Just because I'm standing out in public taking pictures?
Okay. Do you have any ID on you?
No. Have I done something wrong?
It's a little suspicious if someone's taking pictures of license plates leaving a secured building.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
No, it's suspicious.
Okay. So why do I need ID?
Because we need to know who you are.
I don't think so. If I've not committed a crime, I'm not giving you ID.
323. You started, George. You heard the subject's refusing to provide ID or identify himself.
Can I see your hand, please, sir?
Yeah, sure. I have no weapons. I have nothing on me. I have my phone in this pocket. That's it. Like I said, I'm out in public taking pictures. That's
Right.
it.
But again, you're taking pictures of people leaving police vehicles.
Okay.
Police vehicles from a police parking lot.
Okay.
That's suspicious.
Is it suspicious? Is that a crime?
It's not a crime.
Okay,
It's
so then,
suspicious.
am I free to go or am I being detained?
You're being detained right now.
Okay, can you tell me the crime?
We're detaining you because of your suspicious activity.
Is that a crime?
Okay.
Am I being detained or
We
am
need
I
you to
free to
provide
go?
some sort of ID.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're not free to go right now.
Okay,
No.
so I'm being detained. Can you articulate a crime?
We don't know that you haven't committed a crime
Okay,
yet.
so once you figure that out, I'll provide an ID. Until then, am I free to go?
No.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna remain silent then. I also need your name and badge number, please.
Sure. Officer Britton, 2085.
Your name, badge number, sir.
Detective Ford 2081.
Thank you, ma'am.
Detective Codes 2181.
Thank you.
And your name, sir?
Not giving it.
Oh, okay. Would you feel comfortable in our line of work if you had
I'm
someone
not
who was
answering any of your questions.
Who's the Georgian at the top?
Someone's en route. Quick.
Huh?
Someone's en route. I'm not
Okay.
sure. You can make this a lot easier if you would just explain what you're doing here and let us know who you are.
Sir, I told you I am out taking pictures in public. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
I walked all around the Civic Center taking pictures. This is the most advanced place in all of Surprise. I went to take pictures. I'm a photographer.
Okay.
Am I not allowed to do that?
The information I was given was that you were standing outside of our gate.
I was.
Okay.
Is that illegal? I was on a public sidewalk. I never entered your facility.
If you were a police officer,
I'm not a police officer.
If you were,
I'm not.
Would you find that concerning?
I would. I don't understand what you're trying to say here, because a person standing on public facility.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me anything you want. I'm not going to answer, but you can ask.
I don't know why we're being. I mean, we're just trying to talk here.
Okay.
Right?
This is not a consensual encounter. First of all, I didn't ask for help. I don't need help. I'm standing here taking pictures in public.
Detectives and police officers and other people leaving a secure facility in vehicles that are assigned to us. Some people work as in undercover capacities, and we have a person out recording those as they're leaving vehicles.
Okay. How do I know that?
Well, how do we know who you are?
You don't know who I am.
You're not a threat to us, or
well,
someone.
If I was a threat to us or threat to you, would I be out here in an orange vest? Not trying to hide anything. I didn't run from you. I stood here right when you called me. I'm not trying to run. I'm not a threat. I'm no threat. I have no weapons. I would show you, but I'm afraid if I reach for my hip, something bad would happen. But I'm not going to do that. I have no weapons. I have no ill intent.
If you reach for an ID and let us...
Well, I don't have an ID, and I wouldn't show it to you if I did, because, again, I have not committed a crime. If you can articulate a crime, I'll provide an ID. Until then, am I free to go?
You're not free to go at this time.
So I'm being detained.
It's investigative detention.
I'm being unlawfully detained. Yes or no? You're detaining me unlawfully.
You're not being unlawfully.
Sir, you're unlawfully detaining me. Do you suspect me of a crime?
Suspicious activity. That's legal grounds to detain you.
No, it is not. If I have committed a crime, read the law. You have not suspected me of committed a crime. I've committed no crime. You have no idea that I'm going to commit a crime. Therefore, you have no RAS. I don't have to explain anything to you. I have to explain to you nothing.
You really do when you're taking pictures.
I don't have to explain anything to you. When standing in a public space, anything I can see from public, I can take pictures of. That is my First Amendment right to do. And there's nothing that you can do to stop that. And you can't make a lawful activity suspicious. I'm sorry. If it makes you uncomfortable, find a new line of work. Because I'm not going to stop taking pictures because it makes you uncomfortable. I'm sorry. So unless, again, I'm being detained, I would like to be free to go.
So is that the rationale? You're just trying to make us uncomfortable?
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm trying to take pictures in public. You came out.
If that makes people's license plates?
How do you know I took pictures of people's license plate? I can walk down the street and see a license plate. What does that mean to anything? See, I'm turning over to this guy right here. Look, he's got a license plate. What does that mean? I can walk by and see a license plate. That information is not accessible to the public. I don't know what this means. I can't look up somebody's license plate online and get anything from that.
I think you're being a little disingenuous if you don't think this is a little suspicious.
Are license plates accessible to the public?
A normal person wouldn't find this a little suspicious.
Well, I don't care if they find it suspicious, because suspicious is not illegal. And again, am I being detained?
You are.
Okay.
You're not free to leave right now.
Okay, well then I'm going to remain quiet. I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay.
First Amendment protected activity, and they find it suspicious, everyone. So I'm going to reach for my phone, and that's it. Only my phone's in my pocket, okay?
Nice and slow.
You got it. Just a cell phone. Now you're going to be live streamed. So again, am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're being detained at this time.
Okay. Can you articulate a crime?
The reason we're detaining you is because you're conducting suspicious activity.
Is that a crime?
We don't know that yet. You're refusing to speak to us.
I am not refusing to speak to you. I said I'm out taking pictures in public.
You're refusing to provide any kind of ID.
I don't have to provide an ID if I'm not suspected of a crime. That is a law, sir. It's a First Amendment protected activity.
If you'd like to eliminate the possibility of, in our minds, that you're committing suspicious
activity. A suspicious activity is not a crime.
How you doing? I'm Lieutenant Roberts.
Can I have your name?
badge number, please? Myself.
Your badge number, please?
2029.
Thank you.
All right, you can go ahead and leave, but you have to realize that it does look suspicious.
I don't have to realize that, sir. I'm glad you say I can leave.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
What's going on today?
Huh?
What's going on today, man?
I'm baking cookies.
You're baking cookies?
Yeah.
Why are you out here filming and taking pictures?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering because they work here.
Awesome day today, man.
And they don't know who you are, and they're seeing you out here taking pictures and everything. It's just kind of weird. You got the whole setup.
Yeah. Well, you usually have cameras when you recording, right?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Do you have your ID on you, man?
I absolutely do.
Where's it at? You get it for me real quick, man?
No, you can't.
Hello, sir.
Why not?
What's up, man? What's your name and badge number?
Why?
Why?
What's your name?
Because you're a public servant and you should tell me your name and your star
What's
number.
your name?
Pudding.
What?
Name
ID,
and badge number?
Where's your ID, man?
You're not getting my ID, Bo. You know this
Why
ain't no
not?
stopping ID state. Come on now. Listen,
No
you're
stopping
not
ID state?
you're not going to violate my rights today. So you can just jump back in your car and take
Go
the
ahead.
f off.
Yeah.
I jumped on it.
Yeah, you better get somebody.
Run! Run!
Not identifying. I thought that was y'all's policy. So y'all tyrants too, right?
How you guys doing today? You guys have any identification? Excuse me, come back here. Oh, come back here.
We're being detained? Or are we
Do
free
you
to
guys
go?
have any identification?
Are we being detained or are we free to go?
Do you have any identification?
Are we being detained or are we free to go?
Right now, I would like to see some identification.
I deny that request. Are we being detained or are we free to go?
What are you doing on our property?
Are we being detained or are we free to go?
I would like to see some identification first.
Are we being detained right now?
Yes.
For what? Crime?
Not a crime.
Okay, for what then?
Reasonable suspicion.
That's not reason to detain someone. What's the reasonable suspicion?
I'm having contact with you.
Okay.
Suspicion of what crime?
Yeah.
Okay. No crime. Just suspicious activity.
In order to detain us, you have to have reasonable suspicion of us committing a crime.
Suspicious activity.
What crime is that? Is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
What?
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony? Gross
No,
misdemeanor?
just suspicious activity right now.
All right.
So do you have any identification on you? Do you have any identification on you? Do you have any identification on you?
Hello.
You have no identification.
Okay, no problem. Perfect. Officer, what's your name and badge number, please? What's that? Name and badge number, please. You'll be in the report. Name and badge number, sir. Is it your policy to identify yourself to the public when asked? Sir, is it your policy to identify? Are you refusing to identify, sir? 332, Anoka County Sheriff's Vehicle, refused to identify. Can you please provide your name and badge number?
You have it on camera.
C. Piero, badge number, please, 255.
Is that what you say to the judge if they asked you that?
Do you have any identification on you?
It's none of your business.
It's none of my business. Okay. You're on our property, videotaping everything, but it's none of my business.
Who pays for this property? What are you talking about with your property?
Okay. Suspicious activity on our property, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. What are you guys doing here?
It's on a need-to-know basis. You don't need to know.
Okay. So you're looking for this type of interaction.
On a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Okay. So what you're basically, in my understanding, without any communication from you guys, is you're trying to draw us out for this type of interaction.
Are we being detained or are we free to go?
You're free to go.
All right.
See you. Is that it?
It means we're free to stay too.
At the end of the day, knowing your rights is your strongest defense against unlawful detainment. The law is clear. Unless an officer has reasonable suspicion of a crime, they cannot force you to identify yourself. Yet, time and time again, we see officers using intimidation tactics, hoping civilians don't know their rights. This is why knowledge is power. If you ever find yourself in this situation, stay calm, ask if you're being detained, and demand the officer articulate a specific crime. And most importantly, always record. Your camera is your greatest tool in holding public officials accountable. Imagine standing in a public area, taking photos, or simply going about your day, when suddenly you're stopped by law enforcement, demanding your ID. You haven't committed a crime, but they act as if you're a suspect. Do you have to comply? Can they legally detain you? In today's video, we'll break down how police manipulate situations to pressure compliance and why understanding your rights, especially the First and Fourth Amendments, is crucial in situations like these.
What are you taking pictures for?
I'm just taking pictures of the base.
Why are you taking pictures of the base?
I'm a photographer.
Photographer. So you're taking pictures of the outside of the base like this?
Huh?
You're taking pictures of the outside of the base like this?
Not just the base, the signs, the people over here working.
Why can't you do this whenever people aren't coming out of work?
Huh?
You do this whenever people aren't coming out of work?
I didn't know they was coming off of work at the time.
Yeah, they come out of work at like 3, 4 o'clock every day. You understand why when people come out of base at a military base and they see a guy standing out with cameras in today's day and age, see why that kind of makes them a little sketchy?
I don't know what that means today, day and age.
The way that people are today with certain threats that come on military bases.
I didn't threaten anybody.
I didn't say you did threaten anybody.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is their perception of it.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
No, I don't, but I get what you're saying, but I don't.
All right. You got your ID on you, partner?
No.
No? What's your name?
Just call me sir. Or you can call me partner.
I can call you partner?
Yes, sir.
You don't have a name?
You can call me partner.
What's your name now?
You call me Jay. If you don't want to call me, if you don't want to call me partner, just call me Jay.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. At this point, you're standing on a road, all right, which is causing a traffic hazard. So I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong as far as taking pictures.
I'm not calling this traffic hazard. They don't have a sidewalk.
Right. So that means you probably shouldn't be standing out here, right?
Huh?
That probably shouldn't be standing out here, right?
So where do people walk?
People don't walk on this road.
Oh.
See all the cars driving out?
Anything that I can see with my eye in public, I can also record.
You know, there's clauses to that, such as national security, right?
Clauses such as national security?
Clauses, yep.
Oh. If I'm not doing anything wrong, I can leave, right?
Yeah, you can leave.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good one.
Sergeant Lara, Santa Maria Police Department. Today's date is 1/23 of 2017. The time is 13 hours. Are you getting that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I want a stamp too, okay?
Your officers made contact with me. I explained to them I'm gathering content for a little story I'm doing.
All right.
And one of your officers, she wanted to see my ID. I told her I'd prefer not to.
Actually, we do have the right to ask you for your ID because they call us here. It is a juvenile hall facility here. So we do have your authority. Okay, so if you're doing a story, yes, we do have that right, sir.
Okay, and I explained to your officer that unless I understand California law, I've been through this before.
Okay.
Unless you have reasonable suspicion that I've actually committed a crime.
No. Hear me out, okay?
Okay.
Listen to me.
So we have people that do reconnaissance on police, on our juvenile hall facilities, jail facilities, people that gather information, take video surveillance, try to identify us, identify our vehicles, and do all that kind of stuff for malicious purposes, okay? And I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing out here. You're saying that you're doing this for a blog or whatever. So we're detaining you to figure out whether or not you're doing this for malicious purposes or completely innocent purposes. And if it's for completely innocent purposes, that's totally fine. But we do have the right to identify you, okay? And if we ID you and everything's good to go, then you're fine.
And I have a right to decline because I know the law. I know my right. I'm not trying to be confrontational or anything. But unless you have reasonable suspicion that I've actually committed a crime, I'm not required
listen to the officer there.
To identify myself.
We didn't come out here on our own. They contacted us.
Yeah, you got to call for service. I understand that.
And if you know the law and everything, you know that part too. Okay? And bottom line is the officer's right, and we do have a job to do, officer. Taxpayers pay us to do a job, and this is part of the job.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we do need an ID, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to provide identification. Like I said, I've been through this before. You know, I've been through similar situations.
This way and start our camera too, so that way, I mean, everything's recorded. Okay,
Okay.
sir? So. All right. This is what's going to happen.
Okay, sir.
Okay. We're going to stand around so you take care of your business. Okay. And then whatever you need for your blog, do the filming here from here. And obviously that's private property over there.
Okay.
And then then leave when you're ready. Okay. But we're going to stand around here to make sure that the facility is safe.
This video is a prime example of why knowing your rights is essential. The First Amendment protects your right to film and take photos in public spaces, while the Fourth Amendment prevents unlawful searches and seizures. Police officers may try to pressure you into compliance, but unless they have reasonable suspicion of a crime, you are not required to show ID in most states. Remember, simply being in public, taking photos, or refusing to identify yourself is not a crime. Stand firm, ask if you are being detained, and never let intimidation strip you of your constitutional rights.
Do y'all have any signs posting that it's not allowed to be walking around and recording, like a no trespass or authorization for police officers only? Are there any other signs like that posted? Because how's the public supposed to know that they can't walk in this parking lot if there are no signs posted.
Excuse me?
Tell me your name or f off.
I can stand right here.
You can do whatever you want,
I
clown.
can stand right here if I want to.
Keep getting in my face. I'm gonna
not
take
in
it
your
as a
face.
threat.
I'm not threatening you.
Keep
For the record, I
approaching
am
me.
not threatening him at
Keep
all.
approaching me,
This
and I will
violent
take it
person-
as a threat.
This violent person
I'm
is
violent.
recording me.
I'm violent.
And using foul language to describe the situation.
What a moron.
Imagine standing on public property, filming a government building as part of a journalism project. Suddenly, an officer approaches, demanding your ID. You haven't committed a crime, but you're being detained for suspicious activity. What happens next? Will the officers respect constitutional rights, or will they attempt to unlawfully intimidate a citizen into compliance? Today's video reveals yet another case of law enforcement testing the limits of power, raising the question, when does public accountability become a threat to authority? Let's dive in.
No, I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, sir, please don't. Okay. So you don't need anything from the police department?
I do.
Okay, what do you need?
I'm getting that right now on footage. Is it, what I'm doing, is it wrong?
Recording? No, sir, you can record.
Okay, all right, thank you.
But you just can't.
Can't what?
Sir, do you need anything from the police department?
I can't what?
Do you need anything from the police department?
I do.
What do you need?
I'm recording it.
Okay, you can record, but you need to talk to me, okay? If you need something, I can help you out with.
I just told you what I was doing.
Sir, what's your last name?
Am I being detained?
Sir, what is your last name?
Am I being detained? Sir? Am I being detained?
Sir, do you need anything from the police department?
I do. I'm recording that right now. And I'm recording what I'm going after right now. Thank you.
Hey, sir, you're not walking that way.
Am I being detained?
You're not walking that way. You can stay right there.
What am I doing? Is it wrong?
Yeah, you can't go down this way any farther.
Why?
Well, this is Jeffersonville Police Department property, okay?
Is this public property?
No, this is the police station's property.
The city? Is it funded by taxpayers?
It's owned by the city.
So the people. So it's public property, right?
No, it's private property. You cannot go down that way.
Okay. What signs are posting that people can't go down this way? No signs? Okay. Guess I'll get a trespass notice then. And then,
Sir, so you don't want to share your name. If you need to conduct business at the police department, you need to go inside here or talk to me.
Okay.
If not, you need to leave.
Okay.
You can't be walking around the secure area of the police department, okay?
Who is your supervisor?
I have several supervisors right now.
Could I speak with the one on duty, please? Thank you. So am I being detained?
Sir, you're coming up and talking to me. If you, like I said, you wanted to talk to my superior,
Okay.
correct? But if you need to conduct business, you need to go inside and whatever it is, talk to me.
Do y'all have any signs posting that it's not allowed to be walking around and recording, like a no trespass or authorization for police officers only? Are there any other signs like that posted? Because how's the public supposed to know that they can't walk in this parking lot if there are no signs posted? Anybody? What's your name and badge number? Sir, are you refusing to identify yourself?
Sir, if you can read, it's K. Crawford,
I can't.
687.
Crawford 687? Sir, your name and badge number?
It's Beach 613.
Sir, your name and badge number?
I ain't gonna give it to you again. I'll give it to you once, homeboy.
That's right, Gibson.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
right.
Good
Thank
memory.
You. And your name and badge number?
Relaford 603.
Relaford 603? All right, thank you. Anybody can answer that? Is there a sign posted? No authorization only? I did see the fence, so I didn't go in the fence.
There is a sign down there that says restricted access.
Where is that at?
Right there.
Oh, I did read that.
There you go.
Yeah. Stop. Restricted access. This is not an emergency. Please contact the JPD Records Department for assistance. If you have any of the following symptoms, please return your vehicle, blah, blah, blah. If an emergency or after hours, dial 911 to request assistance. If it is after hours, Call box is located around the front side of the building to contact dispatch. Okay. Are you the supervisor on duty?
Excuse me? No, he's not.
Okay.
So do you have an emergency?
So I don't see where it says I can't do what I'm doing.
Restricted access, okay? If
What's
this is not an
restricted
emergency,
access? The building?
call us. You have an emergency that you'd
Is
like
the
to
building
speak to the police
restricted
with.
access?
You have an emergency that you would like to speak to the police with.
I do. I do.
What is your business?
I'm recording.
Okay. Anything past this?
Where's your
these
sign that
signs?
says that? Because how does the public know if there's no sign that says
You
that?
can't be back behind the building videotaping. That's restricted access. Okay.
Videotaping the building in public?
Yes. Back there in a ditch line. Don't you think that's a little suspicious?
Suspicious of what?
Don't you think that's a little? Is that normal? Is that reasonable behavior?
If I'm recording for a project I'm working on, yes.
What is the project?
I don't have to disclose that to you.
You don't have to disclose it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So what am I doing that's illegal? I'm trying to figure that out.
no one said you're doing anything illegal. You're fine.
I'm not
right where
doing
you're
anything
at.
illegal and I'm
Okay.
fine.
But you're in a ditch line.
So if I go back over there, I'll be arrested.
Okay. Do you want to answer? Or you just want to talk over time?
Will I be arrested if I go over there?
No. But you'll be asked to leave.
This is public property, and they are attempting to tell me that I can't be back here. How you doing, officer?
I'm good.
Your name and badge number, please.
That's my
Sir?
name. That's my name. What's your name?
Your badge number, please.
What's your name?
Sir, are you refusing to identify?
No, right here. That's my name.
What's your badge number?
You don't need my badge number.
If you
Where are you
refusal to identify. Could you get me your sergeant, please, or whoever is the officer on duty?
This is our supervisor.
Who is your supervisor if you're not going to identify
My
yourself?
supervisor is Lieutenant Gibson.
Who's Lieutenant Gibson?
Huh?
Is he here?
No, he's not available.
I think I just actually probably saw him.
So, what I wanted to let you know
What is your badge number?
beyond this, are you going to give us your number?
Do you have a sign? I need to know that because I'm doing a public story. This is journalism, and you all are violating my First Amendment right.
And now we're advising you that this is restricted area.
Okay.
So therefore, this point forward, if you
What
do come
area
back
is
and
restricted so that I know?
You see that entrance?
Yep.
Everything this side of that entrance.
Where's the sign that says that?
We don't need a sign on
Well, how am I
private
supposed to
property.
remember that?
I'm letting you know. That's what I'm doing.
So where is it? This fence?
And you got it recorded, so
This fence?
this access point here.
So what does that
Anything
mean?
Beyond this access point.
This? Is it this? This? Past this? Anything past this? Anything past this? Can I go? Hello, Crawford? Is that what he said? Can't go past that? Is that what he said? I couldn't understand him. Do you all know at all? If that's what he was saying, beach? Do you all even know if that is a legitimate spot that you can't cross over? You all don't know?
We're getting that information right now.
Y'all didn't know and you trying to give me directives that you don't even know. So really I can go over here because y'all don't even know if it's allowed or not. It's all good. Is this what you said? Past this? Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Y'all are dismissed.
Huh?
Y'all are dismissed.
Yeah. And in terms of the official business, you have business here.
I
that's
do.
Fine.
I do have business
But
here,
if you
sir.
go anywhere beyond that,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to let you know that you're gonna be arrested for trespassing at that point.
You're gonna give me a
because you're-
warning, okay.
Because you're in a restricted area.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what happens after that?
I just told you you'd be arrested for trespassing.
Veach can speak now. What did you say?
You've been advised if you go past a certain point of
Past
public
this
access,
point,
Yep.
where Crawford is?
Uh-huh. You go past this point, okay, that's a restricted area. You've been advised that if you go past that area, you're now getting a warning for trespassing.
Will you put a, well, I'm not trespassing now, am I?
You were.
Am I trespassing?
So you've been given a warning. So
Okay.
if we catch you back there again, you will go to jail.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Other than that, have a great
Have
day.
a great day.
Yes.
I'm not sure I know what your name. Is there something like Mr. Just something I can call you?
Sir.
Okay, sir. We've We've advised you of where you can and can't go with this.
We've already.
And what we're going to do
Is there anything else we need to talk about? Because I already know that I don't need to be past that. Thank you. Thank you, sir. We don't need to do that. Because I'm not past that mark anymore. And I didn't see that.
There's also a spot in the back here that you can
Okay.
add additional information.
I read it and I
Okay?
didn't see that.
See that?
Thank you for explaining that. Now this is the customer
Okay.
service we're talking
There
about.
you go. Now you are no longer here for your official business.
Actually,
you can take that,
you
you can fill it out.
listen.
Ensure that he's trespassed for the property.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then go about our business and what we need.
Sir,
to do.
do I
Have a
not
good day.
have the right to
Have a good
record
day.
on public property?
You do.
I do?
But you are now your
No, because you all disrupted my business. I was not here for this initially. So when y'all came out here and violated my rights, that's when you stepped into official business.
This video serves as a crucial reminder. Knowing your rights is the only shield you have against abuse of power. The law is clear. Unless you are suspected of committing a crime, law enforcement cannot demand your identification. Yet, time and time again, officers attempt to manipulate and pressure citizens into compliance, hoping ignorance will work in their favor. But as we saw today, those who understand their rights stand firm and walk away free. If you ever find yourself in this situation, remain calm, assert your rights, and always record. The camera is not just a tool, it's your greatest weapon in holding public officials accountable.
You got someone thinks he's a tough guy. All right, how you doing?
I was doing a little bit better if I could find out why you're recording.
I'm sorry?
I would be doing a little bit better if I could find out why you're recording me.
Who are you?
I'm the person you were recording when I drove through.
And who are you?
I don't have to tell you that. I'm the
Oh,
person
I don't
you're
have to
recording.
tell you anything.
Okay, so why were you
Okay.
recording me?
Who are you?
I'm the person you're recording. You caused this confrontation. You
I
started
caused
recording
this confrontation?
Yeah, when you start recording people and they come up to you and ask you why you're recording them, you're causing it.
What's
So
your
if you'd like to
name?
know-
What's your name, city?
I'm a concerned citizen.
You're an
wondering why
employee of the county. What's your name?
What makes you think I'm an employee?
Because you just pulled in an authorized personnel only gate.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
your
wondering
name?
Why you're recording me?
I don't have to tell you that.
You don't have to. I'm wondering though.
So tell me your name or f off.
Excuse me?
Tell me your name or f off.
I can stand right here.
You
all
can
I
do
want.
whatever you want,
I
clown.
can stand right here if I want. To.
Keep getting in my face. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
take
in
it
your
as a
face.
threat.
I'm not threatening
Keep
For the record, I
approaching
am
me.
not a threat to him at
Keep
all.
approaching me,
This
and I
violent
will take it
person-
as a threat.
This violent person
I'm
is
violent.
recording me.
I'm violent.
And using foul language to describe the situation.
What a moron.
Now you got a name call.
These are the people
This
that
is
our
the
tax
intelligence
dollars
level.
go for.
Have a good day, sir.
I'm having a good day, you
Have a good
clown.
day.
You feel better now, clown?
I feel great.
Yeah, I
got
bet you
to
do.
lower
You
your standards and
You're a
not to use
loser.
foul language.
You're a loser.
Foul language.
You are a
Really?
loser.
I'm going to work. Where are you going?
You're the one who came to confront me over nothing, over a camera. Did the camera hurt your feelings that? Did the camera hurt your feelings that bad, tough guy? Did the camera hurt your feelings, tough guy?
I'm not the one that had
Did
to
your
resort
cam-
to foul language.
Why you keep getting in my face?
I'm not in your face. You walk towards me.
Oh, I
I'm
walk
standing
towards
right
you.
here.
You keep
I'm
approaching my
standing here.
face.
I'm
You ain't.
not approaching your
You
face.
ain't.
You're not going to do anything about it.
I never said I was. You're
That's
the one
right.
who keeps
That's what I
getting in my
thought.
face.
That's what I thought.
What you thought is nothing. You're a clown. I want your name and badge. I want your fucking name and identification number.
And how are you going to get that?
You work for the county.
How are
Don't
you going to get that?
you work for? I'll get
Subpoena
it.
it.
I'll get it by putting your
Subpoena it.
face on a records request. You punk clown. Fuck you. You ain't worth a dime.
This video serves as a crucial reminder. Knowing your rights is the only shield you have against abuse of power. The law is clear. Unless you are suspected of committing a crime, law enforcement cannot demand your identification. Yet, time and time again, officers attempt to manipulate and pressure citizens into compliance, hoping ignorance will work in their favor. But as we saw today, those who understand their rights stand firm and walk away free. If you ever find yourself in this situation, remain calm, assert your rights, and always record. The camera is not just a tool, it's your greatest weapon in holding public officials accountable.
Hey, Joe, just make sure you stay out of the road so you don't get hit, okay?
I appreciate your concern. Thank you. Thank you. I've been living for a lot of years without your help. Stayed out of the road and not get hit though.
Yeah, I don't want you to get hit.
I appreciate your concerns. Good to see you out here doing that. Thank you so much. What'd he do?
Step back out of the road, Joe. I don't want you to get hurt.
All right, all right. Oh,
I
am I
don't
in your
want you to
crime scene?
interfere.
Well, you need to put some crime scene tape up so I know where I'm at here.
No, you just need to stay out of the road. I don't care if you stand in the grass. Stay out of the road,
All right.
okay?
Oh, you're in the road.
Also, keep people from getting run over like Joe.
You're doing it's a good thing. All these vehicles that are coming through, all this traffic up and down the street that I've been recording. You're a superhero. You've saved me today. Thank you so much. What was your name? What was your name, officer? Doesn't your department have a policy when
we don't.
when a citizen asks you who you are, you identify yourself?
Joe, you know who we all are. You know every one of us. So
That doesn't change the rules, though. So just because I know who you are, you don't have to identify yourself to me now? What if I want to know your badge number? What if I have a complaint?
then you know where to go.
Yeah,
City Hall.
What would be the badge number I would use? What would
You
be?
would go to City Hall and
Right.
you would tell them.
I'm
that
aware.
You were down here.
I'm aware of how. I'm aware of the process. I would just need to know your badge number, right? Your policy, your department would say you would give me your name and badge number, right? I mean, otherwise, how would I know who you are? I could buy this costume on eBay, right?
You could.
Yeah. So, and then what? Just everybody's gonna think I'm a cop? I mean, that would be silly, right? Because I'm not.
No, you'd be a felon.
Well, no, it's not a felony to dress like that. I can wear any costume I want. It's how
it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it is certainly not. There is no law against me wearing. Go ahead and Google it. I can wear whatever. I can dress up like a cop, and it's Halloween right now.
Hey, we're trying to conduct business.
Do your thing, man.
Please stop talking.
I can say whatever I want. It's
You can,
American,
but
man.
please
I have
stop
a First
talking to
Amendment
me.
right to talk. Hey, you don't have to respond. I can talk to you all I want. You're the public servant, not me. I say whatever I want, man. Who the hell you think you are? You don't tell people what they can and can't say. You guys earn the hate, man. I'm standing here with the camera.
No, it's fine. No, we'll take it down there.
What's your name?
Oh, God.
See how easy that was, officer? You know us all? That's a weird name, you know us all. I've never heard somebody name that before. Man, this young officer just showed you how it's done, boy. Woo! It was easy. You just say your name. It's real easy.
This video serves as a crucial reminder. Knowing your rights is the only shield you have against abuse of power. The law is clear. Unless you are suspected of committing a crime, law enforcement cannot demand your identification. Yet, time and time again, officers attempt to manipulate and pressure citizens into compliance, hoping ignorance will work in their favor. But as we saw today, those who understand their rights stand firm and walk away free. If you ever find yourself in this situation, remain calm, assert your rights, and always record. The camera is not just a tool, it's your greatest weapon in holding public officials accountable.
I will say this. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story I'm doing.
Okay.
And I want video of postal trucks coming in and out.
You have some idea on you?
Well, have I done something wrong?
I am asking you to identify.
I'm not going to.
I am asking you.
At this point, I plead the
identify
fifth.
yourself.
No further questions. Unless I'm going to be arrested, I will identify myself. And then I will report you. What's your badge number, first of all?
Okay.
Please
Please
go,
don't touch
or
me,
you're
ma'am.
fixing to be arrested.
Okay, well, let me call my attorney.
Go ahead.
Let me call my attorney. I'm
Go
just
ahead.
getting
Go
my
to
hands out of.
personal vehicles. Don't go over there.
Let me call my attorney.
Go back over here.
Have you ever been approached by law enforcement while just filming in public, minding your own business, and been asked for your ID? What happens when you assert your right to remain silent and refuse to comply with an unlawful request? Today's story highlights just such an encounter, where a citizen, standing on public property, faces an officer demanding identification with no legal basis to do so. Watch closely as this citizen refuses to back down, standing up for their rights, and the law enforcement officer learns an important lesson in the process. Let's dive in.
I understand what's going on.
Well, I generally don't talk to law enforcement, but I'll be polite and give you one good question, so make it good.
Oh, they want to know what you're doing out here.
I told them.
Okay. Are you with the Postal Service?
I'm not. That was your question.
Okay.
I will say this. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story I'm doing.
Okay.
And I want video of postal trucks coming in and out.
You have some idea on you?
Well, have I done something wrong?
I'm just making contact with you. By my request, you're required to show it to me.
That's not true.
Yes, sir, it is. Because I have a right to be here talking to you because it's under suspicious circumstances.
Okay.
I was called to be here.
All right.
I'm not contacting. If I was contacting you just on my own free will, you might have a case. But since I'm on a call because they want to know what you're doing, I have a right to be here. I have a right to contact you. By my request, you need to show me your driver's license or a Texas ID, whatever, or just some form of ID.
I don't have it on me.
Okay. Do you have a Texas driver's license in your name or a Texas ID?
I'm gonna invoke my fifth at this time and remain silent.
Okay. Then I'm going to ask you to leave.
Public sidewalk?
No, sir. I can give you a ride if you like me to.
I'm on a public street. You can't make me leave.
No, I will give you a ride. A failed ID.
I'm well aware of 3802, sir. The last time I read it, suspicious activity or because you got called out here was not part of the code. There's A in section B and there is no C.
All right.
So I'm aware of the law.
Okay, I'm sure you are. You know I have a right to contact you.
You have a right to contact me.
Request your identification.
And I have a right to say no unless you're lawfully arresting me.
Need to read the penal code again.
I'm aware. I can quote it for you, sir.
Okay.
You want me to do that? A person commits an offense if he A, intentionally refuses to give his name, address, let me finish, and residential address to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the individual. And there is section B that says, if I intentionally provide false information to a peace officer who has lawfully detained me, lawfully arrested me, or if I'm a witness to a crime, there is no C. And you can get your supervisor out here.
That's going to cost another unit.
You're being live streamed as well. Okay, guys, so he is requesting another unit here, and he is adamant about misquoting Texas Penal Code 3802. This is Officer Hintz, H-I-N-T-Z. What's your badge number?
6200.
Okay, 6200. Are you TCOL certified, sir?
Of course.
Okay, then you should have gotten the mandatory update on public photography. You remember that?
No, not public photography.
Well, you should have gotten the mandatory. There was mandatory training about it. If you're TCOL certified, you should have got it.
Public photography?
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Filming from public right-of-way is a First Amendment protected activity. Doesn't matter what I can see. You can't trespass my eyes.
Okay. Again, that's news to me.
So what crime have I committed?
I'm asking for your identification.
I don't care. You didn't answer my question. What crime?
I haven't committed a crime.
Okay, then I'm not lawfully required to give you ID. You have every right to ask, and I have every right to decline that.
Okay. I'm going to give you that right now, all right? Because I say I don't know what they have against you right now, but I'm going to go contact them. And if they feel like they've got something against you, then I'll recontact you. Because right now you are in their driveway.
They did not install this.
This is part of their driveway.
They did not install this right here.
No, but this is part of their driveway.
Okay, it's not. This is city property.
I probably get city out here, probably contest.
Go ahead.
But
am I being detained right now?
No, sir, I'm not detaining.
Okay, see you later. That right there is.
This encounter serves as a powerful reminder of how critical it is to know and assert your rights. When an officer attempts to demand identification without reasonable suspicion or legal grounds, it's essential to stay calm, refuse to comply with unlawful orders, and ask for clarification. Your right to film in public spaces is protected under the First Amendment. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Always be prepared to stand firm and, if necessary, seek legal advice to ensure your rights are upheld. The best way to ensure public officials stay accountable is to hold them to the law.
That you're taking photos and filming out there. Is there a reason why you're doing that?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No, but I'm not. Just so you know, though, I have no ill will intent against anyone. I've already talked to several other people, some high-ranking officers.
Okay, I understand. So can I see your ID, sir? So I
don't have my ID on me. It's not required, so I'm not driving.
You are at the sheriff's office here. We do.
Yeah, and I said visitor.
This is a security facility.
I'm not inside the security.
Right, I understand.
I'm a visitor.
You're taking videos and photographs of a secured facility.
Not illegal.
Absolutely, sir.
Actually, you can check with Homeland Security. It's not illegal.
Okay.
You guys work for us. I'm not giving you my ID unless it's going to be under threat of arrest.
I am asking you to identify.
I'm not going to.
I am asking you.
At this point, I plead the fifth.
Yourself.
No further questions. Unless I'm going to be arrested, I will identify myself. And then I will report you. What's your badge number, first of all?
Okay. Again,
if you have a badge.
Can you please set that phone down? You can set it right here.
I'm not going to set my phone down.
I said, sir,
I need to hold accountability for my employees.
Sir, you're at the sheriff's department.
On public access.
You are taking video and photographs of
Am I being
our jail
detained?
facility. Yes, you are right now at this point. So therefore, because you're being
Would you like me to put my bike down?
Sir, you can put your bike down. Do you have any weapons on you at all?
Nope.
Okay, do you have any knives on you at all?
Nope.
You're in a facility.
A knife is a weapon.
You are in a facility. You saw the signs. You're not allowed to bring any weapons. So therefore,
I don't have any weapons.
Okay. Okay. Can I frisk you?
Nope.
Okay. Sir, again, put that phone down
No,
for me.
I'm not going to put the phone down.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Sorry, anyone.
I wouldn't come onto a sheriff's property visiting on there with
So,
weapons.
can I ask
and
you
one
why
of
you're
your
taking
other
video?
undercover officers, well, not undercover, sorry, let me
Can you
repeat
go
that.
ahead and start another unit for me?
One of your off-duty officers even told me I can come up and check out the memorial, which I just got videos of
You
that
can
too.
absolutely, but you're over there. I saw you walking.
Yeah,
up
on
from
the
jail, and
sidewalk.
we
I've
got a-
never
we got a
once
complaint.
passed any place where there's signs saying restricted access. Never.
You understand, sir, that this is the
I
jail
understand
facility?
you're welcome to come out and check, but it said this is visitor parking as well, and public access. You work for me. These are my tax dollars at work. I want to come and check on my employees and my facility, honestly. So I'm not doing anything wrong.
Again,
I'm gonna put my bike down, so I'm not doing anything wrong.
Go ahead and put it down. Let's get out of the room. Again, put that phone down
No,
for
I'm
me.
not gonna put the phone down.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Just so you don't have to worry about me, I'm not gonna consent to any searches, but I'll let you pat me down though. That way you can check if there's any weapons, so you don't have to feel uncomfortable if I put my hand in my pocket or something.
You do
Would
understand
you
where
like
I'm
to pat
coming
me
at with
down?
that. Like I said, I have nothing against you.
Would
but
you like
again,
to pat me down? Yes or no?
Yes.
Go ahead.
If you allow me to,
I'm allowing
absolutely.
you.
What you got to do, like I said, as a law enforcement officer, I get a complaint because that's why the reason I'm talking to you of a suspicious person that's out here videotaping the facility.
So recording our public facilities
but you're
that are paid by our tax dollars is
I
suspicious.
explained to you why.
Wow.
What the complaint is.
You've already detained me once without identifying yourself. You said I'm free to go at this point, that I'm clear, but you still have no name tag. You haven't identified yourself. Do you go by badge number, employee number, or name? How do you go by?
I go by deputy sheriff, sir.
Okay, I'd like you to identify your name because I am going to be making a formal complaint.
Absolutely.
I would
And
like this.
This is a building where
I
you
will be
can-
coming there. I'd like your name. I don't want to have to go in there and making you look bad because you refuse to identify yourself.
You do what you got to do. I do not, again, do what you got to do.
Are you not going to
Again,
identify
I
yourself?
would appreciate, again, if...
And why don't you like me recording you?
I'm not saying I don't want you
You
to
told me
record
about 3 times, 5 times.
I didn't say not record me.
You told me stop recording. You told me to put the camera down.
Again, for security reasons.
When I was recording you, though, you told me to put the camera down.
Yes, I asked you to put a camera down so we can speak.
And I noticed you have no body cam, so of course I'm going to record for my safety.
Right. Again, this facility.
You're also being live streamed, just so you know.
Okay, that's fine. Again, do what you got to do. Again, is there a reason why?
Identify yourself, and I might answer 1 or 2 questions at my leisure.
Well, again, you're not being forthcoming with me.
I can't be forthcoming to someone who hasn't identified yourself.
Okay.
All I know is you have a badge, you have a gun, you're an armed person. I don't know if you're in a gang. I don't know if you're an imposter. How do I know who you are?
I see. Okay. All right.
Tell me what. You tell me your birth date, your name, your last name, where you live, and maybe I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Maybe. Probably not though. I thought you were calling for backup.
I'm not calling for backup.
I heard you calling for another unit before.
I did. I said, so we have
But
another
now that you
unit
pat me
prison
down,
here.
so okay.
Say again?
Well, now that you pat me down, it's probably not necessary.
Okay, again.
Can you call a supervisor, please? I'm
Why
requesting a
do we
supervisor.
need a supervisor for?
I'm requesting a supervisor.
Why do we need a
Is it not your
supervisor?
policy to, if someone asks?
No.
I'd like a supervisor.
Why do you need a supervisor?
I'd like a supervisor.
You tell me why you want a supervisor.
I'll talk to the
I'll be
supervisor.
more
I don't
than
feel
happy.
comfortable talking to you anymore.
Okay, would you like to step in our office?
Nope. I'd like to say here we're in public where nothing bad happens to me, and I'd like your supervisor.
Okay.
Please call your supervisor.
Yeah.
Are you not going to call your supervisor?
No.
So you're refusing a supervisor to a citizen who pays your salary.
There's no reason for me to call a supervisor.
There is a reason.
Do you want to lodge a complaint?
Would you like?
Do you want to lodge a
Would
complaint?
you like the reason?
Do you want to lodge a complaint?
Would you like
yes
the
or no?
reason?
I said, again, would you like to lodge a complaint?
I'd
Yes
like to
or
talk
no?
to your supervisor.
Okay, if you want to lodge a complaint, absolutely. I'll be more than happy to have a sergeant contact you.
Yes, have him contact me.
Okay,
Have him
well,
come over here.
Can you provide me with
Nope.
your phone number?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You haven't identified yourself. How are you doing?
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Aberzini with the Salinas Police Department.
Appreciate it, being professional.
If you don't need me any further,
No,
I
I don't
know if you want me to talk with him, but it's up to you guys. Whatever your
No, I don't know if
contact is,
he
right?
called you or who called you.
Yeah.
But if you would let him know
Is there a
that.
sergeant or anything come in? Or?
What's that? Yeah, a sergeant's coming over.
Okay.
So now that he's here, you have a sergeant. But when I asked you for a supervisor, you weren't going to call anyone. Why is that?
Well, because you're not cooperating with me. Why should I cooperate with you?
How am I not cooperating?
Well, did I?
How
all
am I not
asked-
ask in front of this officer? How was I not cooperating?
Again,
'Cause I have everything on film.
I got a sergeant coming. No worries.
No, see, he doesn't want to answer in front of you because he knows I didn't do anything. Did I not let you pat down voluntarily?
Okay.
Did I let you pat me down?
Have I done anything to you?
Did I let you pat me
feel
down?
That you think I violated any of your rights?
He even asked me to stop recording him, and I'm not talking
I
about when
did
I was
ask
over
that.
there.
I did.
When I came over here, just recording him, he asked me to stop recording him because I don't know what kind of shady stuff he's going to do.
Okay.
Don't like the leg, go back inside. Don't mean to be rude, you're very respectful, but this guy approached me wrong. So I am a little unhappy right now. Especially that he didn't call a supervisor when I asked him 5 times, probably asked him about a half dozen times to identify himself, to at least show me your name or a badge number or an employee number, whatever represent, you represent the, in case I want to make a report.
Again, I asked you if you wanted to lodge a complaint. You wouldn't answer me.
And my question is, why did you detain me without identifying yourself? Originally.
I'm in uniform.
You're in uniform, but you still have to identify
I'm
yourself.
a deputy sheriff uniform.
You
I did
have
not
to
say
identify
that.
yourself.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You could be an undercover cop and come to my house if you have
Absolutely.
a
I'm an
warrant,
undercover clone.
but
I
you
get
have
you.
to identify yourself. You
I
can't just
get
say
you.
you're under arrest.
Did I say you were
No,
under
but you
arrest?
can't say under arrest. You can't detain
Did I
someone.
say you were under arrest?
You said I was detained, which was illegal. It was an illegal detainment because you didn't identify yourself.
Okay.
How do I know you didn't just escape out of there and you got a gun?
Right. I hear you.
Because that never happens, right?
Never.
It's only in the movies.
Right.
No one ever escapes.
Right.
I'm not cooperating because I'm recording my public officials.
Would you allow me to talk and explain to you?
I'm not being professional because I'm recording buildings that are paid by my tax dollars.
Would you give me a minute so I can explain to you why? You asked earlier, why do I believe you're suspicious? This is a jail facility. This is known for people to drop off drugs, weapons, packages. How do I know you're not doing that, sir? I do not know that. And that is the reason why I told you.
I've seen several people walk to cars.
Again, you're out here recording personnel.
So is your recording, is that your only suspicion?
You're out here recording personnel. I don't know that. I've never mentioned.
If I was going to do something sneaky,
okay,
with
can you
today's
let me,
technology,
can you let me explain to you before
with today's technology, I could wear some glasses that have little microchips in them. I could have a hidden camera.
Okay.
I could hide in the bushes. I mean, I'm not doing that. I'm walking around in public view with my lights on. I'm not hiding from you guys.
It doesn't matter what I say to you. Obviously,
I
you
wasn't
already
hiding
have a
from
mindset.
you. I wasn't hiding from you. And yes, I have a mindset against
Did
you.
I ever tell you were hiding from me? I said,
no.
I'm explaining to you.
If I'm not listening to you talk, it's because you were very rude to me earlier. Nope, not going to hold on. You don't. I'm not under your command. I'm more than happy
to take you to a sign
where
it says that you're subject out here for a search if you're within our facility.
I'm not in your facility.
Again,
I'm on the road, public easement.
Monterey County Jail
I'm on the
facility.
public easement. I haven't went past any restricted signs whatsoever, as I explained to you when you first approached me.
Okay.
And when you illegally detained me.
Again,
and told me to put the camera down. I asked you if you have body cam. You don't have any body cam, so of course I want to record myself for my protection.
Okay. Right.
And telling someone to stop recording you personally while you're on duty with a gun and a badge with no name or anything. Come on, man. That's suspicious if you ask me. All right, well, I'm going to take off. I appreciate your time.
Well, I got the sergeant coming.
Well, that's all right. I'll come back during regular office hours and make my complaint. I'll show him your picture that you refuse to identify yourself.
On the way. You asked for a sergeant. Sergeant's on his way.
Yeah, I asked you about 30 minutes or 20 minutes ago.
Okay. All right.
And I asked you about 5 times where I have you on film refusing.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to go home and have some dinner. So have a nice day. I appreciate your help.
This encounter serves as a powerful reminder of how critical it is to know and assert your rights. When an officer attempts to demand identification without reasonable suspicion or legal grounds, it's essential to stay calm, refuse to comply with unlawful orders, and ask for clarification. Your right to film in public spaces is protected under the First Amendment. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Always be prepared to stand firm and, if necessary, seek legal advice to ensure your rights are upheld. The best way to ensure public officials stay accountable is to hold them to the law.
I hope it will.
No, sir. That's personal vehicles. No, sir. Back over here.
What do you mean?
Back over here. That is employee parking. Back over here.
Can you
Back over here.
Can you get me a
Back over here.
Can you get me a
Right now, back over here.
Can you get me a supervisor?
Back over here.
Can you get me a supervisor?
Back over here.
What's your name and badge
Back
number,
over
ma'am?
here. Please
Please
go,
don't touch
or
me,
you're
ma'am.
fixing to be arrested.
Okay, well, let me
here.
call my attorney.
Go ahead.
Let me call my attorney. I'm
Go
just
ahead.
getting my hands out of.
Personal vehicles. Don't go over there.
Let me call my attorney.
Go back over here.
What's your name and badge number? Or a supervisor, please. This is public property. This is public property, and now you have made a mistake. Can I get a supervisor out here, please, sir? I want a supervisor. Ma'am, that is not a restricted area. That is public property. Please, can I get a supervisor out here, please? So I thought everything was good, and then we had a tyrant come out and started barking orders and yelling orders. So now we're going to have a problem, seems like. So we're going to have a problem. How you doing, ma'am? Get a supervisor, please. All right, so that parking lot right there, where those public cars are, that's public property. There's no restricted areas or anything out there. That lady came out barking orders at me, yelling and screaming, telling me to get back over here. So I want her name and badge number to file a formal complaint.
You ain't even got a badge number.
Well, I like her name to file a complaint.
Okay. You'll have to talk to the chief when he gets back Monday.
Monday? So you can't tell me her name now so I can file a complaint while I'm here?
Her name's Jeannie. She's the secretary.
Okay. You understand that that's a, okay.
I'm talking to her, okay?
Please talk to her because I'm going to go right back over there and film in a public area.
I know. I didn't bother you when I
No, you didn't, but she barked orders and yelled and screamed.
And I'm dealing with that.
Thank you. So we'll file a formal complaint on Jenny, the secretary, and we're going to go right back over here.
This encounter serves as a powerful reminder of how critical it is to know and assert your rights. When an officer attempts to demand identification without reasonable suspicion or legal grounds, it's essential to stay calm, refuse to comply with unlawful orders, and ask for clarification. Your right to film in public spaces is protected under the First Amendment. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Always be prepared to stand firm and, if necessary, seek legal advice to ensure your rights are upheld. The best way to ensure public officials stay accountable is to hold them to the law.